Hey, it's time for another video. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm in the church parking lot on a Tuesday night here in late March. Yeah, it is March. Anyway, something just occurred to me about a half hour before we got here. And I thought maybe I'd just jot some quick little notes down, and this is nothing that's exact. I'm missing a lot of things, but something kind of a pattern in the Seattle area, or the King County, I guess would say. It's about amusement parks. Yes. You know, it's kind of like in Alki, we had Luna Park, 1907 to 1913. I don't know the circumstances on its leaving, but I didn't read that far into it. Just tried to get a basic, but it's gone. Then you had Bitter Lake, Playland, 1930 to 61. It's gone. Even up in that area, it wasn't necessarily an amusement park, but you might as well, the Jones Fantastic Show that eventually, it went from 59, I think they said 59 to 1961 when the Seattle Center opened up, and in 1962 it opened up in the third floor of the food circus. Jones Fantastic Show. That was entertainment all by itself. Didn't need rides. And then we had, there's Woodland Park. Woodland Park acquired a carnival in payment for ordering some animals back in about, I guess it said 1948 to 80 was about how long that lasted. And then you have Jones Fantastic Show, I got that. I'm not too familiar with Lollipop Park in Bellevue in the 60s to the 80s. We had Neverland in Tacoma, Santa Fe and Federal Way. Those were between the 60s and 70s. And then, of course, you go down into Lakewood and Tacoma down there, you had the B&I. It also was an entertainment center, but it started out as a hardware store back in about 1946, roughly, give or take. And then you've got the Seattle Center. Good old Seattle Center, Fun Forest. I think I read something that it was actually privately owned or something, just like the Space Needle. But they eventually just sold off all the rides, and they're spread out between Texas and California and Oregon. And the Fun Forest actually went from the World's Fair in 61 to 2010, I guess, give or take a year there for construction of the EMP and Paul's Music World down there. I haven't been inside of it yet. A friend of mine worked on it, and I've been on the outside, but I've never been in it. So, about the only thing got left in Seattle right now. There's a couple of carousels spread out in a couple different places. I guess Woodland Park Zoo has one again. Original 1918 that was restored. And then there's the Ferris wheel on the waterfront. Ferris wheel is probably not what it's called. $5 million. But you just got all kinds of stuff that amusement parks just don't seem to last that long around here. Bits and pieces, people get interested and have fun and good times, and then nothing. And now, costs of land and everything, I doubt anybody's going to have a sizable, other than like the Puyallup Fair every year, I don't think anybody's going to have sizable land that they're going to just tear houses down and put up roller coasters and rides. It just doesn't sound like anything that they would do now. If I had the money, I would. I'd get the permits and the insurance and just say you ride everything at your own risk. But, you know, keep everything well maintained. And I guess we're just going to have to settle for going to the state fairs during the summer. So, anyway, that was just something that was on my mind. If you want, please subscribe. Eventually, when I get to about a couple 500 people signed up on my page, I'm going to put an address up so that if you care to send me anything, I'm not asking for anything, But eventually, some people on YouTube do go for the money and everything, but I'm not doing that. But some people feel like you need to help or do anything like that. It's always appreciated, and in my case, it's to help me get my foundation started for Mary. And I'll do another video on that when I get closer to getting that set up. So, or you could leave a comment below and ask me about it, and I can send you information what I'm doing on that, starting a foundation. So for now, I'm going to church. Bye.